Hi and welcome to ARCORE Germany, and today I have again a very old and special, exciting Armagnac for you. It's an Armagnac from Darroze, 70 years old. Enjoy today's review. Before we want to start in a few moments with our review and also with our tasting, I would like to provide you some information about the Négociant Darroze. So first the question, what is a Négociant? Négociant means Darroze, they don't produce Armagnac by themselves. They buy Armagnac from different domains from the region, and they work in total with 30 different domains. And founded was Darroze in the late 60s from Francis Darroze. He discovered the Armagnac region and also discovered the Armagnac itself, and he fell in love with this beautiful spirit, and so this was the birth from Darroze at the late 60s. And we have nowadays Marc Darroze, who runs the family business. That's the son from Francis Darroze. And yeah, they have a big range of different Armagnac available, also taste-wise completely different. And it is also possible to visit Darroze. Last time when I was at the Armagnac region, I wanted also to visit Darroze. Unfortunately, it was not in my schedule possible to visit them, but definitely for the next time it is on my list that I want to visit also Darroze. And yes, if you want to visit them, you can try their different Armagnac and yeah, just discover the beautiful wide world of different Armagnac. So these were now the pre-information to Darroze, and now we start with our review. And of course, I will also show you this time a picture from our today's Armagnac. And yes, what do you think about these bottle designs? Let me know in the comments. Would be very interested what you think about it, because in my opinion it's an outstanding design, a beautiful, lovely made design. But let me know in the comments what you think. Of course, we have a very expensive bottle here today, so there need to be also a nice bottle for this high quality and very expensive liquid. But of course, anyway, for me, just design-wise, beautiful made. And we come now to the further facts and number of this Armagnac. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you where this Armagnac comes from which domain. I only have the information that it's from the Bas-Armagnac. We have here a bottle which was distilled in 1929. Bottled 1999, so 70 years old, this Armagnac inside here. And we have Armagnac from Darroze, which has an ABV of 43.3%. I think it's a cask strength, not 100% sure at this part. We have a bottle size of 70 centiliters. There were or are available in total 127 bottles. There were no additives used. And now we come to the price. Of course, we also have to speak about the price here. They want for one bottle of this very old and probably also very good Armagnac, we will see in a few minutes, 2,800 euro. This was the cheapest price which I found, if you can find a bottle. Of course, 2,800 euro is a huge price tag for this Armagnac, no question. There are also, I think, at this price range, not a lot of different Armagnac available. Yeah, very excited, of course, to try this Armagnac, but before we want to try it in a few moments, I just want to let you know that if you don't have a subscription of my YouTube channel so far, you can of course subscribe down here, absolutely free, and you always get an information when I have a new video here on my channel. And of course, if you like this review today, would be also very happy if you leave a thumb up. And now we start with the tasting. Ready for this very old Armagnac, and first we want to have a look to the color. So color-wise, we have a very dark, intense brown with a little red influence, and for me it would be a beautiful intense mahogany color. And then we want to have a look to the nose first. Beautiful nose, wonderful nose. Old leather, clementines. A little bit of raisins. Cedarwood. Cacao, yes. And there's also a little nutty style inside here. Some, yeah, but decent. Some decent almonds, but not the roasted, the fresh almonds. Beautiful. And of course we have here 70 years of maturation, so I am actually looking a little bit for the rancio, but no. I think rancio is not here for me. But nose-wise, very interesting now. It could be also for me well-mature Tenerés Armagnac. With this nutty style a little bit, with this, yeah, spicy style inside here, this nose. Yeah, nose is superb. Definitely a superb nose. Okay, so let's have a look to the palate. And yeah, when I made the German part, this is what is left after the German part. And so I had a 2.5 centiliter sample about from this Armagnac. And so when I had a look to the price, I calculated how much it is actually, or how much this sample is worth about. And this is actually something already around 100 euros. So, of course, extremely special for me also to try this Armagnac and to get the chance from Kirchimport to taste this wonderful Armagnac. Really excited now. Santé. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Palate first. It's a little bit drier than what I expected now nose-wise. First some beautiful dark cherries in combination with a wonderful tobacco. And then I had some black tea with a little bit of some dried oranges inside. A little bit of some anise. And yeah, it's not that sweet like the nose. It's a little bit drier. Of course, we have here 70 years of maturation, so yes, there is normally not a lot of sweetness left because it gets also a little bit from the tannins from the wood, a little bit from this bitterness, and this is what you get here, but not disturbing bitter, definitely not. It's just the profile changes here a little bit on the palate. And then, yes, you have this wonderful and long finish, and even here a little bit more bitter than the palate. And this is an absolutely complex finish. Amazing, because we have a very long finish. This is so complex with a lot of different aromas here. First, it gets intense with this pepper, and then you have wonderful rose hip, you have beautiful dark chocolate, a little bit again from the cedar wood, a little bit tobacco again, some cloves are also present here, and maybe also a little bit of some dried oranges. So this is left here now a little bit, so when you go with your tongue around your cheeks, a little bittersweet flavor here, and this would be for me the dried orange. But yeah, we want to enjoy also the last sip together from this wonderful Armagnac. 90 wonderful points for this amazing Armagnac. And yeah, so price-wise, of course, we have here a huge price tag. But really, you need to think about the age, 70 years, vintage 1929. So think about how the world looked like in 1929, which worries the people had at this time. And yeah, so it's an absolutely piece of French history you will receive here. Yeah. Special. And for me, of course, it's also extremely special to try such an old Armagnac here together with you. Of course, you probably did not have the chance already to try this Armagnac. Maybe yes. Then, of course, please leave a comment. What do you think about this Armagnac? Would be very interested, of course, what your experience was. And otherwise, yeah, if you maybe ever get the chance to try it somewhere, maybe at a fair, I don't know. If you want to try a big piece of history, of course, this is a beautiful recommendation. And yeah, but I think for the most of us, and also for me, this bottle will be a dream bottle. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I would have the money, I don't know if I would buy me a bottle or if I would spend it for different bottles. I don't know. Of course, you need to decide that if you think about purchasing a bottle. Of course, this is something unique, but still there are 127 bottles available. So if you compare it now to the price, this is a quite big number in my opinion. Yeah, have a look. You won't regret if you buy yourself a bottle, definitely not. But yeah, it was just a great pleasure for me having this Armagnac here as my guest. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this review today. Also have a look to my website here. There you will also see the upcoming reviews, the new reviews, also the reviews from the past, which I had already. Yeah, have a look if you're interested, and then I would say have a wonderful time, and we will see us in the next video again.